we drove down there to the river, like, frantic. And I'm like, I gotta be a fucking. I didn't think about. I didn't certainly didn't go through my mind, but I was like, I'm jumping in the fucking river because it might be somebody I know. My girl, imagine, and I didn't even think of the hero aspect of it. Please, I did it because I knew the person was most likely too, which I did. Small town. Jim Rhodes jumps in the river and drowns, and I'm swimming across the fucking river now. I've swam the Fox River. Most places you don't need to swim; it's only 4 foot deep at the deepest. But there's certain spots that you do. And in fact the upper gateway to the lower Fox River dells, in fact, is painted with sandstone cliffs on one or the other side of the river. And these cliffs, what they are, it's sandstone, but we've got 22 feet of topsoil in the Midwest right there. Some of the richest soil in the world. And when it rains and the rivers and creeks form there, the sandstone is all that's left. So places where there used to be a lot of rock outcrop there, but the water washed it all away. The soil did. They washed the soil away anyway. But it left the sandstone cliffs. And you can see the water's been rushing past them. That's where you count the layers. Those are like fucking 100 years. So we're talking millions of years ago. And I was swimming towards these cliffs. Fox River's 50 to maybe 60, 65 yards wide. Not that deep. I waited until I got about chest deep and I started swimming. Mind you, I jumped in blue jeans, cowboy boots, jumped in, went right over there. There's 2 or 3 people over there already on the cliffs on the other side of the river. It's not that far. Fuck, I could throw my fucking fishing line. I can fish on the other side of the river sometimes. Well, maybe not at this spot, but close to it. I jump in, made about halfway, and I'm a strong swimmer. I'm no fish. I'm not like my brother. He's a fucking fish, but still, the tree came from those apples too. So I made about halfway across before I started cramping up. And when I started cramping up, I started to panic. And boy, I was going down, man. I was going down. I was dying. I took in a couple breaths of water, like somehow accidentally excited and hyperventilated. I started breathing water, and then I had no gills, nothing. So I started fucking I went under one time, and I for sure didn't think I'd see the surface again. The undertow takes you, and it rushes up like currents around these sandstone cliffs. I made it almost all the way, and that fucking undertow took me and went boop. No, it didn't. And it slammed me, body slammed me into the river floor, which was pretty rough rocks and everything down there. And it all happened so fast, and I felt like I was in a washing machine, like going on spin cycle, blah, 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 and it started to agitate. And I'll tell you, I saw the sun, and I opened my eye, and I remember I had to have been purple by then. Had to have, at least blue. I was blue turning almost purple. I remember my blood, my veins. I was 17 years old, yet I remember my veins hurting the next day from the strain I put on with my blood pressure and drowning. Not the first time I drowned. I drowned 3 times in my life. Like 2 of the 3, they had to resuscitate me. So, just not a strong swimmer. That's all. Whatever. Anyway, so Craig Serini, a bricklayer from Aurora, Illinois, was at the party, and I knew the guy. Nice guy. He did like drywall or some shit, or pool. It was drywall, yeah. Anyway, my eyes open, and I felt somebody's arm around me, and they're pulling me. I'm facing backwards, like they're pulling me towards the cliff, and fucking dude jumps. He's like, "Holy shit, that dude needs some help." Fucking, he went right in on the fucking. Turns out they went upriver and walked the canyon ledge underwater. It's only like a couple feet under the water. They walked that back up to where they were. They didn't swim across the river there. In their right fucking mind should ever swim across the river right there, close up to these dells. It's fucking current. It's like turbulent right under the surface. It doesn't do that on the surface. It does it right under the surface, though. I stuck my finger in. I found a hole in a sandstone cliff from like a bird or some shit. Fucking stuck my finger in it. Fucking held on for dear life when I got over. He brought me over. He saved my life that day. And all I know is whatever I was talking about in the beginning is probably over now. The guy probably just fucking trying to sue the gas station that he slipped and fell in front of, and I was, fuck this guy. I don't, who is this guy? I mean, I can't even see his face. I heard him talking though. I quit smoking anyway. So anyway, that's the question of the day. I always, preach about right and wrong and all. Am I doing the right thing? Are you doing the right thing? No, fucking okay. I don't care. I'm not going to judge you regardless. I'm not the one that you have to worry about to have judge you anyway. So who gives a fuck about that? I certainly don't want you to think about that. That's not my reasoning, and I certainly don't want to fucking think about it either. Believe me. That dog won't hunt, son. So the thing is am I doing the right thing? I didn't question myself. I would be a bit of no service. But why do I feel like I could have done more? What if the fucking guy dies, like after I pulled off, and it's something like he could have been choking on a fucking, hot dog he just bought at the store or something, just, because when, you don't know. I just hope, and I'm going to pray about this, that if I have a purpose, I do. I'm sure there's not a doubt in my mind. I must be like, I don't know. I'm like, I can't believe of all the times I've almost died, I lost count. We're just talking about drowning. I've drowned 3 times. Been shot 3 times. Been cut with a knife from here to here. Chased down the road by a crazed Mexican in Arizona wearing cowboy boots. Dude was barefoot on blacktop with a machete. He chased me with a machete right. I swear I could feel it on the fucking hairs of my back. Was fucking getting. And he's chasing me. Like if he'd have gotten me, he'd have killed me. He was, and put on a fucking bus and gone right back across the border. It's my fault. I was in the wrong place, the wrong time, and the wrong Mexican, and all that. No. See, nowadays I don't fuck around. I don't go to your door. This dude stole my truck, one of my trucks. And then again, I was a lousy drug dealer too. I mean, what the fuck? I'm the one that bought the trucks for my team, my staff, my Mexican cohorts. Which if one or two of them disappeared, the trucks, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I was making a little money. No way to live, though. My Jeep Grand Cherokee, I left serving in somebody in the alleyway one day. My Jeep Grand Cherokee, because I had 5 Jeep Grand Cherokees. They're all different colors. But I rolled in the gold one because I was, golden like that. So every night, Phoenix down police department, they got a squadron of choppers. Small, almost silent choppers. They're just a bubble, and they fly a grid pattern. The streets in Phoenix are laid out in 1 square mile grids, and they fly that every night right when the sun goes down. They do the whole town. They do through the whole city. I don't know how many square blocks. It's probably about 100 square mile. Big. It's in this big valley. Anyway. One night, I pulled up to the train tracks, and trains going by, and I'm the first one in the long lines. Trains out west out there, they had they're a couple mile long train. So you wait a minute, and I'm sitting there, I'm in my Jeep, I hit the sunroof open, go back. I'm sitting there, and I look up, and I'm like, what the fuck? All I could see was 2 faces. I'm like, what the fuck? And I could see them, like that's like facial features. And what the fuck is that? Trains going by. all loud. I'm sitting there. Fucking then I'd realized it was the glow from the instrument panel in the helicopter shining off their face, reflecting off their faces. They go zero lights. They go dark. No, you could, and they're so quiet you couldn't hear with the train going by. Them motherfuckers were right directly above me, kind of. When I opened my sunroof, they saw me. They had to have seen me. They thought they were hovering below my line of sight. They weren't. Boy, that'd freak you out. So, and then I, almost got in some serious trouble. The judge said if I see you again, you're going to Maricopa County. Maricopa County, Phoenix, in Maricopa County, Arizona, anyway. They had this hard ass police chief, man. He was a good man though. He upheld the law to the T. He wouldn't know. The old Sheriff Joe. Boy, don't get in no trouble with Sheriff Joe. You get locked up in Maricopa County, they put you out in a tent in the desert. Yeah, a fucking tent in a pink fucking jumpsuit. Orange? Orange is a man's color. Pink? All them tough guys, all them badasses out there wearing pink. And they don't get no TV. They don't get no fucking air conditioning either, by the way. This isn't a VRBO tent city. This is the motherfucking desert. I'm telling you, you sleeping, you laying with scorpions and snakes and centipedes and just tarantulas and all them big little critters that want to kill you. Just about all of them. I don't sleep on the ground. This is Texas. Are you fucking nuts? Put your lariat out around us so snakes don't come. Motherfucker, who are you trying to fool? Put my lariat down there. I wish I could buy a fucking lighter at work sometime. Flame-proof lighter. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Nice talk, by the way. That's been fun.